Alright, so we got our bash bar done, the rear bash bar. And these are the actual end pieces, the mini taco gussets?
Yeah. They're like 1/8 inch thick, so they're pretty thick stuff.
Wow, so that is definitely reinforcing the jack point.
Yeah, so we have like a a notched point inside that's 360 welded, and then we put our taco gussets on, 360 weld those. So there's really no need for this really long extension because how short this is, they'd actually start to be running parallel, and you're really just adding a bunch of tube with little benefit. So this is the smart, sleek way to do it.
Alright, we're almost at the finish line here. We're probably about 2 weeks out, and let me just show you what we've got. It says like morning time for Shawn. It ain't morning, but it's early.
It's early for fabrication for me.
Yeah, he's got the splitter on right here, and this thing looks awesome. I mean, the splitter's on. We got to put the bumper on and get all the little pieces. The car is technically on blocks. Everything is pretty much good to go. Like I said, we've got a good 2 weeks left to really trim, cut everything off, but the main stuff is mounted, and the main stuff really is the roll cage, right? The hardest part in here.
The track day car is shaping up to be a race car now.
This thing's aggressive.
Yeah. We're gonna have some a lot of tires be very angry at us.
Look at this thing. Yeah, ankle biter here. Yep.
So what really time attack cars turn into is just tables. I guarantee by the end of this day, this is just covered in tools.
And this is matching with our bass boat paint job here.
Yeah, right?
This is good.
I see the vision though.
Sophie wants to eat ramen noodles on the wing. She sees everybody else do it.
Yeah.
That's it. Let's get to work. And when I say get to work, I mean Shawn's gonna get to work. The car's finally up on blocks, and we're ready to put everything on the bottom. Shawn went to work on all these carbon pieces. Look at that, huh? Aerodynamic. It's gonna be crazy. Look at this piece here, right? This is nuts. We've got Kevlar panels and everything. I'm messing with you guys. This is going on an NSX. This thing probably costs more than the car itself, and there's multiple of them here. Look at that. That's all flat bottom panel. Bottom panel. I thought this thing was some crazy instrument cluster that goes to space or something. This thing I thought was a cool center console. These are side skirts, ducting for the front, bottom trays, and these are all factory pieces, right? These are factory, you said?
I bet that's like 40 grand worth of aero right there from Acura.
Damn.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a lot cheaper to patch it up and get it going again and replace a side, $3,000-4,000 side skirt or something like that. I bet that even costs more. I mean,
I'm pretty sure you gave it a nice low number.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, if you guys are in the market for a GT3 car, just know they spent the money on your body panels at least.
Yeah. I mean, like this is a looking down. This is the ground side, but super intricate, canard setup. I mean, this is modern, full blown, real deal race car stuff. This is very impressive work. But yeah, just these guys don't really care about keeping them nice. They gotta win races.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're gonna do some patchwork on it, get them looking good, and save them thousands and thousands of dollars.
All right, so the splitter is on, and all these pieces. I don't know if you guys can even see them, but it's flush. I mean, they're there. I mean, when we get on our lift, we'll take a look at it, but it's pretty cool. We're gonna have to hide some pockets over here, but we could actually use these pieces to remove it. I think on another stage, we're gonna actually put some real aluminum ducting in here. This thing's gotta go. This is the factory oil cooler. But yeah, there's a lot of ducting that goes in there, and especially when we have the intake, it's gonna actually run to this side, but we gotta see how efficient we're gonna run it now that we see the bumper we're using. So other than that, there's a lot of stuff that needs to get done in here. So just wiring, getting rid of the stuff that that we pulled off before, and stuff that literally we put on just to make it through an event or something. those things have to get replaced and fixed. So there's a lot of work that's going to go onto here after the aero gets done. We are about to say bye-bye to this bumper, so Shawn's getting the tools now. And it's going to get sliced off, and this line here is kind of perfect to what's behind there, so we can actually put a bar that goes down to have a jack point. On the money.
It's like a, think of it like a go-kart, right? A go-kart doesn't do 200 miles an hour, but that sensation, that feeling you have of going 30 miles an hour feels really fast. That's how this is gonna feel, you know what I mean? You're not gonna be doing 200 miles an hour, that type. It's just like the G's that's gonna be able to pull in corners and stuff like that. And then you're gonna, oh, it's so slow on the exit, but you'll be able to work on your craft and stuff like that.
Yeah, I just want to go through all those little curves at Sebring where we usually have to let off like that. I was like, right, when you can blast through those on the pedal, then you need a car. That's it.
Exactly. Cool. That looks good. Good height on the trim.
This is empty now.
Yep. Look at all this wasted space on these cars. So you got to think about, like, you've got this and you've got all of this stuff coming back this way.
2 hours later.
I want to see if the butt dyno could tell.
I think if you've driven this car before, and now it's going to feel completely different.
Alright, so in this phase, there's a lot of stuff that's removed. This has been cut off. The dash bar has been cut off. Shawn's re-welded that. The actual dash has been off. These are actually all pieces. There's a diffuser. This is the home of the 350z here. That's the rear hatch. More stuff coming up.
Twins.
Look at that. I can build 2 Honda Civics now.
moment we both want is to slide that Tomei exhaust underneath.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna clean my mess up. I'm gonna be a good little fabricator, clean my mess up.
I think Shawn's been dying to, he's been itching it more than I have, but I finally have found a good home for that.